Just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the New Orleans Saints. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Now after the play, looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. Play action now, Murray. Pocket isn't holding up, they're into the drop in. A big play drives them backwards, second down coming up.
Playing in your own building, extra adrenaline as they take the field. No surprise, this home team feeds and plays out the crowd. First play of the game, and already we're seeing an impact being made defensively.
Another try following the sack. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he is on third and long. Looking for a target. All the time in the world. Now he's forced out. And that will not be enough for a first down.
That may have been a situation when you look back on it and watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. This is Alvin Kamara with it. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, set. Black, 95.
They're going play action. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. His first throw is an interception. Jalen Thompson makes the play. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Well, that certainly wasn't the end result he was after there, Brock. A big play to start the scoring, but we can definitely say this was not his intention, letting that pass go.
No, a lot of game left, though, and that's a positive. And you know what? He's going to have a chance to totally redeem himself after that one.
Saints nothing.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. And he got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And his defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Ready, put.
2nd and 13. That's caught by Chris Olave. And it's a good chunk of yards on that play. 10 of them before he hit that sideline. That moves him ever closer on this 3rd down.
Gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 2.
White, set. Drill, quick, 52, blue.
Rattler to the air now. Goes right downfield to Olave. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints trim the lead to 1. Chris Olave with a touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that was scary. He just made him pay.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Dortch now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. He needs space to take that shot downfield.
Handoff on second and short. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 3.
Here's first and 10 from the 34.
First down.
From the gun, it's Murray. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be third down. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field, and now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Murray to throw here on third. He has the first over the middle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Throwing again, Murray. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Arizona. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here's a screen to Benson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Third and just 2 to go. He gets it out left, and it's caught. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals break the tie here in the first. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you can throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
That's Prater to kick off for Arizona.
Now Prater on to send it away. And that one bounces through the end
The
zone
Saints
for a
take over
touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up.
Set, hunt. Yellow, 43. Needle.
Switch it.
Watch out, Black Ultra.
Rattler. No secured by Brandon Cooks. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
It's a game.
A strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's a give inside to Kamara. Into the second level past the 30. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a one-point game. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown.
Can you know what a run like that does for everybody? For the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense? It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again. And not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Ruby's extra point is good. And the Saints tie things up at 14. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. And ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They'll take over here, first and 10. Dive up the middle. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Stay on schedule. S-O-S. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks that it takes some superhuman effort now on second down.
Intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Spike, check. Watch the eye.
Now Rattler. He's throwing deep to the left side. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Sean Murphy bunting in to pick it off. And the Cardinals will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I don't even know. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Left side into the hands of McBride.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
This has been a trend. Yet another interception. That's Julian Blackman. And the Saints are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
At the 40-yard line.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go. Yellow, 22. Edo blue. Blaster, 6.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Right. Fly blue. Hut.
Second and 10 now. Ball's in by Olave, left side. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
A 2-yard loss.
We call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen, play goes nowhere.
And the Cardinals getting 2 extra defensive backs out there. Third down coming. Kamara running out of the gun. Well, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be fourth and very long.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Buys time, rolling right. This one falls incomplete.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Murray on 3rd down. He's got the drive complete. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. They'll come up 1st and 10. Here's Kyler to throw. Got for big yards on the right side. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Benson on 1st and 10. And they bring him down around the 34. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Cardinal 1st down.
To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pick up the 12. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. It's the Cardinals who have 1st and 10. Murray set up to throw. Has the connection to DiMercato. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Now Prater on to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Here's Rattler. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
At the 39-yard line.
From the 39. It's a big strike to Hill. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Looks elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. He helped set his target up. Some more yards on that stat sheet.
1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30.
Here we go, set.
Looking to throw, Rattler. Brought in close to the 8. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Ready, rep, drill, green. 45, white. Ready.
1st down from the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Set, ready. Set, cut.
Throwing now, off play action. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints earn the chance to tie it before halftime. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give the receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Dortch now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
There has been a constant for tight ends through the decades. From Kellen Winslow to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. When you are big and you've got length and use your body against those defenders, even double coverage can't stop you.
Run on 1st down. Here's Murray. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Trey McBride. And now they face 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Saints are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
Down. Drill, black, 95. Fight, 60. Hut, hut.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Here we go. Strike, 10 black. Set.
They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
10 cycles. Let's go. 52 blue. Black ultra. Ready?
Rattler to the air now. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. This is not going to get it done on third down. They catch it behind the line. This goes for a loss. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. Murray here on first down. Into the hands of Harrison. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. He'll throw it. Buying some time right. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And he's able to get this down to the 36. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
And Raiders to kick off for Arizona.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. This one's going to be a return from deep in the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Here we go.
Start things off with a run by Camara. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Gets it ahead, that's about 5 yards. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. One that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
It's Camara on third down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Looking quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
Running for a Camara. No big play this time, Brock. That stop made right at the line of scrimmage.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. From the 21. And Murray hits the ground safely, picking up the first down on that run.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on first down. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and inches.
Complete on the option. And in for the Arizona touchdown.
Harrison Jr.
The Cardinals grab the lead on their first series of the half. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Prater on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Saints 21. To kick off for Arizona.
Now Prater on to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Fight, 97. 10 black.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He puts some power on a deep one left. Brought in inside the 20. He's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can tie it up after hitting Prater in the 3rd. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Brooking adds the extra point. And the Saints tie us up 28-all. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Dortch now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Here's Murray. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Play action now, Murray. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 3rd quarter lead. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer?
Now Prater on to send it away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Now Rattler throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
2nd and 10 now. Throw right side, cut by Olave. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Offense in the hurry up here.
On the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin this drive with Benson.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Now they're whistling for a timeout here. Somebody's shaking up on the play. Not the way he wanted to begin his rookie season. Wow, let's hope it doesn't cost him much time. Man in motion, headed right. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Flush down now to his left. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And Murray hits the ground safely, picking up the 1st down on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide of practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Hand off to Benson from the gun. He's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. That one gains 7. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona. Brought in left side by Jones. And this one does not go far.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the gun, it's Murray. This is Dortz working the right side. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a Cardinals 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Cardinals have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. You're set up at the 35 now. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate. And that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They bring Wilson in motion right. Here's 2nd and 7. Stays it. And the Saints came marching home, and they dropped him. That pushes
surprising to see them get caught up now. And even more surprising, Kate, to see them knocked so far backwards with the sack. At this point, well, you got to get back on schedule. Maybe even a manageable fourth down if you don't get the first.
Wow, not a chance at all as she is met at the line on this one. That's going to be fourth and very long. Matt Prater on now as we see how he handles this moment. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. It's no good. It had the leg, but is aiming wide right. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
And hope still remains in the building, Kate. Not a two-score game. In fact, a make there, well, it could have been a death knell. But the miss, you just see it breathe some new life into the opposing sideline.
60 red. 60 red.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. Running there full steam ahead, but they ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Offense up to the line fast.
No gain on the play.
Give on setting into Kamara. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Looking to throw. Chased out to his right. Oh no, they get him yet again. Spinning his way into space. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Benson now from the gun. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. And any more of those as they trail by a score.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling their running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, with problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Back to throw it. And Murray hits the ground safely, picking up the 1st down on that run.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Hand off headed left to Benson. And he's not going to get anything as that brings us to the 2-minute warning. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Hits him on the out route. Oh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. They're going to pass it here. Flushed out, and they got there in time. He's taken down. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Hey, I understand that. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Headed in the wrong direction, Brock, as they take 2nd and goal now from the 13. They'll try and punch it in. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. He'll look to throw it. Pass it down close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Great nines, Kate. Great nines. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet nines move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Prater puts it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Let's go. Ready?
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. It's a big strike to Hill. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much progress. I don't care what the stat sheet said and how long that gain was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field, but it paid dividends.
And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We got 2nd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. With 45 seconds showing on that clock, it's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Ready?
Throwing his Rattler. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
15-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Blue, 60 red. Claws red. Black ultra. Smash red. Set.
1st down from the red zone. That's complete to Kamara on a check down. And he's tackled for a 4th gain. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down. At the
This fight comes 24 seconds left. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Striker. 3, gap. Set. Ready.
Looking to throw it. And don't leave just yet, fans. He's got it for the touchdown. And there's still a small chance, Brock, that this run isn't over. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
So they only have 20 seconds left. They're down a score. This kick has to be perfect. And this will be recovered by the Cardinals. That ought to do it for us here. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. They take a knee, and their season has begun exactly how they wanted it to. With a